Everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to do audio equalizer for any video or audio file in React Native's new architecture for Android. So let's get started. So here you can see I have one video playing and here there are some audio equalizer frequencies which I have. So I'm not sure if you guys can hear the audio or not, but if you want to do audio equalizer changes, you can change this. So here it is an horizontal scroll view, so I can change. So there are a bunch of sliders which I have, so with the help of this you can change the audio. So yeah, let's see how to do this. Let's get started. So firstly you will have to open this particular documentation. So I will be copying a lot of code from this documentation. Also this video is only Android specific because I couldn't figure it out for iOS. So yeah, I will be copying a lot of code from this documentation. It's better you keep this documentation handy. And as usual I have created a one React Native application. The next thing is I have created a folder called rtnmyplayer. Inside that I have created a package.json file. Again I have copy pasted everything from docs, only this name has been changed, this has been changed, and this has been changed. Okay, then I have created a js folder. Inside that I have created a typescript file. Again I have just changed this prop to url and this name has been changed. The rest everything is copied from the documentation itself. Then I have created an Android folder. Inside that I have created build.gradle file. Again I have copy pasted everything from docs. Here I have just changed the class path to 8.3.0 version, whatever is the latest, use that. Here I am using 34 as compile and target, but I think by the time you watch it 35 might come out, so make sure you update it if it has already come out. And here I have added kotlin standard lib. This namespace has been changed, and here I have added apply plugin kotlin android as well. I have added two dependency, media 3 exo player as well as media 3 ui. Then I have created an src main java rtnmyplayer folder. First create my player package.kt. Again I have copy pasted everything from docs, only this names has been changed, as well as over here I have marked it as @unstable API because at the time of me recording this video media 3 is still unstable, but I think by the time you watch it it might become stable, so just check that. Next I have created my player manager.kt. Again this has been copied from docs as well, only changes everywhere I have changed the name to my player, as you can see in the inside the import delegate as well, and as well as over here. And once we get the url as a prop from React Native side, we call the init input player, which is defined inside the my player kotlin file. So next we will be creating this my player.kt. Again I have copy pasted everything from docs. So firstly you can add all these imports. Then I am extending from linear layout. I have created one player view, horizontal scroll view as well as linear layout. Then I have created one equalizer, an exo player, current item as well as playback position, setting the layout params and orientation for our parent linear layout. Then here we are initializing our input player and setting all the buttons like the next, previous, rewind, subtitle, all that stuff. Then I have added one view to our linear layout, the input player view as well as horizontal scroll view. Then inside the horizontal scroll view I have added a child linear layout and set a layout params to that as well. Then we are setting up our player. So once we get the video url, we are releasing our player. If the video is already playing some video, if the player is already playing some video, then initializing our player to null. Here we are creating our exo player. Then we create a media item, set our exo player to our player. Then we set our media item to our exo player and play when ready is true, and here we seek to 0, and then we prepare it, and then we set up equalizer by passing the audio session id. Then we release our player, create an object out of it, and here we just remove all views from our linear layout. Then we just loop over all the bands, and here you can see we are creating a min level as well as a max level. Then we create a center frequency in kilohertz. Then we create a linear layout as well. Then this text view is for displaying the kilohertz frequency, and this is for the actual seek bar, which you see where you can move it up or down for audio equalizing. And then we just on change of seek bar, I'm just changing the value to appropriate levels. Then we add our label as well as seek bar to our band layout, which is the linear layout, and add it to our like this uppermost linear layout which is inside the horizontal scroll view. Then we have to enable the new architecture. So for that you can just search for new arc enabled and make this as true inside gradle.properties. Then you can just open your terminal, go to the root of your React Native project, firstly run this particular command, then you will have to do cd ... it will move you outside your React Native project, then run this particular command. But here instead of all you can just run it for Android because this is Android specific. Here as you can see my project name is rnapp, that's why I'm using rnapp over here as well as over here, but you should change it to whatever is your project name. Then I cd to the main Android folder and then just run this particular command. So this will do code generation for Android, and then you can just run this particular command for seeing it on a real device. But before that make sure you import it something like this, and here I have just created an RTN my player native component, and here I am passing this video URL. So you can pass whatever you feel like, you can also pass local URL if you want to, and here I have just applied some styling to it. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.